We've got some news out this morning from Bill Ackman and his Pershing Square Holdings Group. It's a complicated transaction, but try to give you some top line information about what's happening here. He is acquiring the Howard Hughes Holdings Company. This is a business that they've owned a large stake in for a very long time. This has been an underperformer in truth, but they're buying at a big premium. We'll talk about that premium in just a second. But perhaps the larger story here is that this acquisition that effectively Bill Ackman is going to attempt to make now would become a permanent capital vehicle for Pershing Square, and to some degree it now puts Pershing Square in the business of buying controlling stakes in operating businesses, so much so that the way Bill Ackman is now describing this transaction is to compare this deal with the first deal that Warren Buffett ever made.
I was going to say, is this his way of doing it?
And says, with apologies to Mr. Buffett, HHH, which would be this new holding company, would become a modern-day Berkshire Hathaway that would acquire controlling interests in operating companies. So there would be effectively Pershing Square up here. There would be all of the different funds, and you could almost consider this another subsidiary of it. Now, you'll remember that Pershing Square sought to go public in an IPO earlier this year. That was temporarily withdrawn, but my understanding is that they could decide to go public again in the future. So this is sort of an initial step in this sort of permanent capital effort for Bill Ackman's Pershing Square. In terms of this...
He would go public even after doing this, or this would be the vehicle for...
No. So this will remain a public vehicle, but then, and that's why it's complicated, and we should talk about how this deal is going to go, but there could be the additional deal where Pershing Square, the holding company at the top, still goes public. And so we would have this permanent capital feature while this happens. I know it's complicated, and that's why I said bear with us as we walk through this. Pershing Square, we should say that Bill Ackman and their team own 44% of Pershing Square. In terms of this deal itself, Howard Hughes, which, as I said, has been an underperformer and, in fact, has not delivered dividends over the years. You know, there has been an expectation that it would. Part of his bet on this company is that he believes in the next couple of years it's going to start producing lots of cash. And that would obviously be a requirement, if you will, for it to be a successful venture to actually produce enough cash to become a sort of, not going to be an insurance company, of course, but if you could actually create a lot of EBITDA off the business, then you could go take that money and start buying lots of other businesses. In terms of this transaction itself, though, what you're looking at is if you are a shareholder of Howard Hughes today, you will have the option, effectively, of cashing out completely, or you'll have the option of rolling in, which is what they're going to be doing. So you're going to be able to effectively roll into this transaction, which then would be controlled by Bill Ackman.
Because they purchase a majority share, or is there a new share class that's being like a voting class?
They're going to be purchasing a majority share in the company. You could effectively think of it in a very unique way, almost as a take private, even though it's sort of a take private public.
Right.
It'll be, here's how it'll work. The consideration in cash is $85 per share. You're looking at it right now at $81.25, which represents a 38.3% unaffected premium before the news and a premium of 18% to the closing price on Friday. They're saying that because there had been some speculation about what would happen to this business. But you're also allowed, effectively, if you want to roll in the way they are, to take a combination of cash and stock. And so there are going to be some shareholders that may say, I want to go on the ride with Bill Ackman, in which case you can play around.
But you can't pledge your whole shares to that because they need to buy a majority of the shares to take over?
Well, it gets complicated because there's two ways to do this, and that's why I said we're going to probably have to spend some time going through this. Yeah. You need enough shareholders to roll in to make this all work. If it's all cash, that obviously creates a new kind of challenge because I don't believe that they have enough cash. The math is $1.5 billion total cash proceeds from Pershing Square and a new bond that's going to finance some of this, divided by $85 per share. So that's going to be the money that's going to be available on a cash basis if the shareholders vote for it. Of course, this will require a vote as well, and so we're going to have to get into some of this I'm sorry, and I apologize because it is super, super complicated.
So it's a $3.6 billion market cap.
And we will try to walk through all of this.
Before the premium paid on this, and Bill Ackman's Pershing Square has owned some portion of this for quite a while.
They've owned a huge portion of it for quite a while. So effectively, they're going to roll their shares in, and they're hoping that others will roll in with them. And then, of course, they'll pay out cash to those others, and that's why you're seeing the shares trade. I think that that's a decent explanation, but as I said, super complicated.
You know where this company came from? I mean, and why Ackman knows so much about it.
Howard Hughes?
General Growth.
General Growth. Yeah, no, this is what real estate is.
And he made so much money. I mean, that's almost, I don't know, that was one of the great home runs.
But uniquely, this business has not made a lot of money. And you can look at the stock. It has been an underperformer over the years for a very long time right now. He's been out there. He loves the management team. He's been out there talking about this management team for a very long time, and yet it has not been a great winner. There, we're just showing you Howard Hughes over the last year. That's not really, I mean, look at it over a decade. And this is a business that has not provided a dividend.
It's a weird company. I mean, master communities.
It's a master community business.
Sounds like it should be making like spruce gooses or something, or some kind of defense something or other, or aerospace in some way, but it's not because of Howard Hughes. Or fingernails.
Yeah.